I am back with another 10 roll hunt out of this first box we have here. This first row does not have any wheat scent enders, but based on that last one, it didn't matter whether they were in the end or not because I got 17 of them. And I think we had 2 enders maybe, if that. If you look over here, this next row is gonna have some good ones. There's 1930s there. If I remember right, this one, maybe not. This one's the one that has both ends as an ender. So I'm gonna get into these 10 rows today, and we're gonna see what we get. I'm here, just started the first roll. I wanted to bring in for this is the first sort of find, just because they are harder to find, especially in decent shape. I find a lot of them that are in really bad shape, like I did in the last video. This looks like a formative years. It's one I get a decent number of these ones. They're not one of the harder ones to find, but it's in decent shape, so I'm happy to have it. Still in the first roll here, we're gonna have our first wheat scent of the box. It was obverse facing, so I already know it's a 58D. Alright, we've got our first wheat scent of the second roll here. Also came up obverse. It's a 1944 S, that's San Francisco mint. Sorry I didn't have the flash on in the first couple takes. I didn't expect to actually make videos of this stuff, although it sounded fun. So I'm definitely not prepared for it. I do have actual lights coming instead of using flash on this because opening up those 10 rolls was quite a bit of fun. We'll see how it all goes. We'll keep looking. Alright, we are in roll number 3. Got another wheat scent I came upon here. This one's going to be in 1958 Denver. But while I found that, I also looked back a little further just to check. See some wheat ears there and a 52 there. So let's check these out. This one here is a 1957 Denver. This one here, as we can see, was a 1952 Denver. Ooh, big ding in the back. Doesn't look like any sort of error or anything, just looks like it took a hit. It's almost got a little bend to it. We'll keep looking. So still on roll number 3, the same roll we just pulled 3 out of, there's 2 back-to-back right here. And this one here being a 1950 Denver. And this one here, a 1944 San Francisco. Couple good finds. That's a good roll. We've got 5 in this roll right now, so we'll keep looking. Right at the front of roll number 4, we have another wheat scent. This one is reverse facing, so I haven't seen it yet. It's got some pretty bad environmental damage, it looks like, so we'll see if we can get a date on it or not. It's 1958, as you can see there. It looks like there's a mint mark. I'm gonna check it, but I'm pretty sure it's Denver. Alright, still on roll number 4 here. Got an 09, haven't looked at which one it is yet. Same one we keep getting. Not gonna complain about that though, especially when 2 coins back here. See some wheat ears. Doesn't look in bad shape. It's probably in the 50s, maybe 40s. Yeah, 1945 Philadelphia. We'll keep looking. Alright, still on roll 4. This box is continuing to be really good. Both last hunt and this one, I've gotten quite a few. I mean, considering I'm on roll 4, we've already got 9 wheat scents over there with, I see 3 here. There's this front one. This one back here looks to have a lot more red color than I typically see, and I see some ears right here. So let's see what we get here. This one here was obverse. It's a 1938 Philly. Not any great shape or anything, but an oldie. Pre-1940s is always something I'm happy to see. I'm gonna save this shiny one for last here. So here's these wheat ears. Not looking bad, maybe a 40s, probably 50s. 1942 Philly. So we're getting pretty good luck with these ears. I'm really hoping that I can get a decent ear on this shiny one. I mean, a lot of times it means they're like a 58 or something, but sometimes, especially when we get a lot of them like this, it could mean that this is like a collection dump, and I could have a nicer year, and it's in nicer shape, so we'll see. 1945 Philadelphia. It's got a really nice red gold patina to it. It's in pretty decent shape. A little bit of discoloration up top here. I mean, for the age and for finding it coin roll hunting, this is a pretty nice penny. Here's a find that's not really special or anything, but it's one that I just love. It's the little things that the mint does. I mean, it's not even anything like huge. It's the 225th anniversary of the Philadelphia Mint. So they, in 2017, put a P on their pennies. It's, I believe, the only cent that has that, all the way back to Flying Eagles, I believe. I'm not an expert. But typically they just have the blank spot, which tells you it's Philadelphia, not Denver or San Fran. I always like finding these. I find it really cool. I love the history of coins, so yeah, cool find. We're on to roll number 5. Got our first wheat cent of the roll. It's gonna be a 1954 Denver. Alright, after what is considered a dry roll in this box, we only had one wheat penny in that roll number 5. I know, so sad. Here we are on roll number 6. I see some wheat ears back here. I haven't really fanned it out and looked at it at all. I like going through coin by coin. So we'll see what we got here. Probably 40s, maybe 50s. 44D. I'll take it. Alright, here we are on roll number 7. We're going to have another wheat cent here. Let's see what it is. 1953 San Francisco. I'll always take a San Francisco mint. Always going to be happy with those. Alright, still going through roll 7 here. As I'm going, I'm finding this one here that has a recognizable shade of brown to it that I'm guessing is going to be a wheat cent. I haven't looked at the front yet. I'm going to flip it so I don't. It is a wheat cent. Doesn't look to be that old. We'll see. 1946 Denver. Alright, we're on roll number 9. Gonna have yet another wheat cent. Again, this one's reverse facing. Let's flip it over and see. 1939 Philly. Like I said, this box has had a lot of older coins, and I like that a lot. So it's not something I normally get. I didn't intend on making any videos, which is why the quality of this is probably going to be not so great. But as soon as I saw the wheat cent ends on this box, I had to record it. I mean, this is our wheat cent finds from this one so far. And those are our wheat cent finds from the first 10 rolls. We still have a roll and a half to go here. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. I'm excited. Here we are at the end of roll 9. We're going to have our first Canadian of the box. So here we go. 1989. First one of this, I guess, first one of this set of 10 rolls. We had 2 in the last set. Let's keep looking. One more to go. We're halfway through roll 10. Looks like we're going to have another wheat cent right here. Let's see what we got. 1950 Denver. Alright, that's going to wrap up rolls 11 through 20 of this incredible box. We got another 9 from the 50s, 7 from the 40s, and 2 from the 30s. It's a 38 and a 39. Nothing too special, but pretty nice. The funny thing is, the newest coin we have is this 1958, and it's the worst looking one in the bunch. Along with that, we got this Canadian from 89. We did get 3 2009s. Those 2 were formative years. This one here is the professional life one. I'm looking forward to continuing this box, but at the same time, I never want it to end, so I don't want to continue it. We'll see. We got rolls 21 through 30 coming up in the next video. We'll see how it goes.